Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, whoa, hang on 1 second. There we go, that's better. Today we are going to be putting down some Hydretain. So if you are anywhere in Texas, you understand that we've been blasted by triple-digit heat for the last several weeks here. So Hydretain is a substance that they're advertising that can reduce your watering up to 50%. And how that does it takes the moisture that's in the soil already and condenses it into a form that the roots and the plants can handle. Hydrotain also can take it from the air. So if you have humid air, it can take it and condense it from the air and put it into the soil that the plants can use. Not only can Hydrotain be used on grass, but it also can be used on trees, shrubs, anything in your vegetables. It can be used for all that. So today we're only going to be doing my lawn, and we're only going to be doing the front because that's the most struggling. I'll show you some videos of my back lawn, and then also the front lawn, kind of show you where those issues that I'm having, or the struggling spots that I'm having. So the idea here is to see if this Hydrotain can turn around some of these brown spots that I have on my lawn by not increasing my water usage. We are on water restrictions here in North Texas where I'm located. And so I'm only watering twice a week, 20 minutes per zone. That's pretty much where you need to be. I can go into a whole another video on how you're watering and timing and all that. But today we're doing Hydrotain to see if we can turn around some of the struggling areas without increasing our water. Before we get started, I just want to show you the bottle here. So this is what it looks like. I got this off of Amazon. I think you can get this at any of the big box stores as well. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. This will treat up to 5,000 square feet. And for me, that's basically just a little bit under what I have in my front lawn or outside. So that's what we're going to use it on here today. So this is a sprayer that you hook up to your hose, and it will just circulate and spray out with the water. Okay, so before we get started throwing down the Hydrotain, I'm going to have to wet the grass. So I'm going to run my lawn for about 5 minutes up front. And again, on the parkway here, I'm going to have to hand water it because it's a drip system. And so I need the water on top of the grass to make this work. Okay, the objective here is just to get enough water on the blades of the grass so that when you spray down your Hydrotain, it kind of rolls off the blades into the soil. So I know I previously said probably 5 minutes, probably just a minute or two to get it nice and wet on top. Time management is probably your best bet here. Just with the heat, a lot of it evaporates pretty quickly, so you got to move pretty fast. Okay, well with that, let's get ready to go. So if you're not familiar with kind of a hose sprayer, you kind of connect it this way, kind of twist it on. All right, got that going. And then if you'll see on here, it says water, so you can just switch it to just a water mode, or on, which will circulate the water through the bottle and spray out a combination of water and Hydrotain. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm just going up and down the grass to make sure I'm getting even coverage. Here it is super important for hose management. So what I do, since the hose is hooked up over there, I'm working backwards so that the hose is not inside the product on the grass. And that's key, so you're gonna have to move it every time you're moving back on the grass. All right, guys, I did want to hop in here and tell you some of the technical details of applying this Hydrotain. So I know previously I said that you just probably need to wet it for 1 to 2 minutes, but the back of the bottle actually says to get at least a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of water on the grass before you apply it. And as you can see here, my pace is probably a little bit too fast and probably should have slowed it down. I did have leftovers, so I did go back and apply some of the dry spots or some of the struggling spots a little bit more in detail. But I definitely, if you're seeing me here, I'd probably slow it down a whole lot more than what you're seeing here. And then this bottle that I'm using actually goes up from 2,500 square feet to about 5,000 square feet. If you're applying this to your vegetable gardens or flower beds, This bottle will treat up to 1,000 square feet, so a little bit less than what you're seeing me do here on the lawn. It also recommends that if you're spraying this onto your vegetables or flowers, that you're immediately after applying this, you are washing it off and getting the Hydrotain into the root system. You can also apply this to your trees and shrubs and making sure that you're getting it into the root system there. And finally, it does recommend to do it every 3 months or as needed. Okay, so now that we've applied this, I'm running the sprinklers, as you can see behind me here, to water in the Hydrotain. All right, I did want to show you my backyard and why I didn't do the Hydrotain back here. It does look pretty good. No really struggling spots. I mean, a few maybe brown spots up over here, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. So I only did the front to compare it. All right, here we are 1 week later, and I wanted to give you guys an update on how my lawn is looking. So in some spots, you're gonna see that it's probably a little bit worse off. That's because I forgot to turn the irrigation system back onto auto run, and so it didn't run twice a week, or twice last week. So yeah, you'll see some brown spots on the lawn, but overall I think it is improving a little bit. So here we go, I'll show you a little bit of it. Here's the side where I had some troubling spots. It's coming back. It's getting a little bit more green here, which is great. Now here on the Parkway, this is where I kind of struggled a little bit when I forgot to turn the irrigation system back on to auto run. And so you'll see it's coming back a little bit green, but earlier this week it was a lot more brown. But yeah, it's coming back. Overall, I think it is improving a slight bit here. We'll check back in maybe in another week or so. All right, well, that's a wrap on this video on Hydrotain. If you enjoyed this video and you like more content like this, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on those notifications for the next video. And until next time, guys, enjoy the mow.